The day the river flowed backwards. Hey guys, the Galanga Epic Adventure series continues. Before the land was measured, before borders were drawn with ink instead of footsteps, there was an agreement, an understanding between the people and the land, spoken by neither side, yet obeyed by both. And nowhere was this agreement stronger than at the river Galanga. The river did not belong to the people. No, instead the people belonged to the river. It fed them, it guided them, it gave them every warning in advance. For generations beyond memory, the river flowed in one known direction, from the high stones of the east to the serene plains of the west. Always well known, natural, until one morning the river defied nature. At dawn on that faithful day, the hunters rose as they always did. 6 tested men, quiet, skilled, measured in every step. Men who read every green grass the way other mortals read words. Men who knew which birds passed a message and which ones never did. They crossed the river before sunrise, armed with spears carved by their great-grandfathers. The river was calm, unresisting, normal flow. By mid-morning the hunt was done, and then the wind shifted. When the hunters returned to the riverbank, they stopped. Not because the river was wider, not because it had swollen in volume, but because it was flowing the wrong way. Backwards, the water pressed eastward, against the memory of every living adult, against the natural order. No flood had come, no storm had passed. The river had simply chosen a different course. On every mind calamity loomed. The men did not speak. In Galanga, silence is not fear. Silence is reverence. Silence is listening. They tested the water with long branches. The current was firm and decisive. To cross would mean fighting the river, and no wise person fights whatever thinks for itself. So they waited. By midday, the villagers knew. Words had spread. Women stopped pounding grain. Children were pulled indoors. The elders gathered beneath the meeting tree, faces tight, not with panic but with calculation. Makoro, the oldest elder, spoke as people held their breath. Rivers do not change direction without reason. But the river is not angry, he reassured. If it were, it would have swallowed humans and property already. The people breathed again. But, he added, it is asking a question no one wanted to answer aloud. That night, fires were kept low, no drums were played, no celebrations held. Across the river, the hunters made camp. They shared no stories. They ate very little, because a river that turns once can turn again. Just before dawn, the water slowed, not stopped, just slowed. Mist rose, deliberate, and then the youngest hunter, barely a man, noticed something impossible: fish, swimming against the new current, as if unsure which law to obey. At sunrise, the river shifted yet again, not back to the old way, not fully into the new. It rather split. 2 currents, one east, one west. The river had made room. The hunters crossed safely, but no one celebrated, because River Galanga had spoken without words. And when a river asks a question, it is never about water. It is about change. This year, we remember the world in harmony with nature before disruption rudely appeared. If you wish to hear the next unfolding episode when even the drums fail to answer the call, stay with Galanga, listen closely, and walk with us. Just like follow, subscribe, and share new episode just ahead.